So I recently uploaded a video to Instagram, updating my weight loss journey, week 7 of the cut, currently weighing in at 143 kilograms. And it's been 3 weeks of consistent, weight loss strategies, and I've lost close to nearly 5 kilograms, which is unreal, nearly. And I thought I would share with you the strategies I've been doing and how I've been able to stay consistent for 3 straight weeks and reap the rewards of weight loss. So ultimately, I haven't ordered anything from Menulog or Uber Eats. Actually, scratch that. I did order something this weekend. I ordered like some Mexican food, so like nachos, burrito, whatever. And I ate like the burrito, and then the nachos were there, and I started like picking at it, and I just ended up throwing it out, because it was kind of grossing me out, like the junk food, which is really good, and I'm kind of surprised that my opinion on junk food is changing so quickly, but also at the same time, the meal prep I'm eating is probably the best meal prep I've had in so long. Like it's a mixture of like I'm eating chicken, like it's rice obviously, but I'm eating a mixture of like chicken and veggies, mince and veggies, and like salmon and veggies. I might stop eating salmon though because it's fucking expensive, like way too expensive, but it's so good at night though. And I add like a sprinkle of like, instead of like sauce, I've been adding like feta cheese, and it's been so good. And I don't even think about like getting junk food or getting fast food, because typically here in Australia the catalogs for the shops renew every Wednesday, and the stock and the new specials on food and junk food come out on Wednesdays. And typically, Wednesday for me is looking at the catalog and seeing like, what junk food is on special. What can I buy? Because typically, like my junk food sort of binge day consists of chocolate, a bag of lollies, 2 bags of chips, ice cream, and some soft drink. But now I'm just not doing it, and I think like the main reason is I've just been so busy with like creating content and just kind of distracting myself with like I know I'm on a weight loss journey, but I'm not obsessed with it, because in my mind I think that weight loss can be a goal, but ultimately it's just it's a consequence of all or some of your life choices. Same with gaining muscle, being skinny, being poor, arguably being ugly, or being attractive. It comes with these like life decisions and habits that you do each day that will, like, I guess, cause these consequences in your life. And I can't believe I've lost like 5 kilograms in 3 weeks, and it's it's a little bit surprising how well I've been going. But at the same time, I think my worry is that if I get like too cocky or something like that, or too confident, then I'll start like eating junk food and stuff again. But ultimately, I haven't eliminated junk food from my diet completely. I've been eating like low calorie snack food. So I think these like rice cakes and stuff. And I've been also more tempted to buy junk food that's more on the expensive side than like, buying a lot of cheap junk food. For instance, I buy like this block of chocolate that's like $8 here in Australia, and I am trying to like convince myself that it's better to buy that 8 block of chocolate, go through it in a week, than to buy like a bag of lollies, a block of chocolate, and then a bag of chips, and that would realistically cost the same. And I think it's like absolutely working. And also the expensive block of chocolate, it tastes fucking amazing. But yeah, I'm also eating like 5 times a day, like snacking and stuff, which I'm okay with because ultimately I don't think it matters like how many times a day you eat. It's ultimately just like the calories in and the calories out. And my workouts have been like fucking fantastic. Like I walk out of the gym and like it looks like my tits have been like lactating. Like there's just so much sweat. Like basically like my shirt is basically like a towel that a whole family shares. Is basically like how much sweat I drip. And also just my face as well just gets so sweaty. I've also been running in the mornings, which it has been successful, but it's difficult because it's not my cardiovascular that's bad. It's more like my muscles and my legs. Like it gets like I'd hardly call it jogging. I'd call it kind of like fastly shifting your feet. So, which is all I can kind of do at the moment because obviously I still weigh like technically I'm obese. Technically I'm obese, and it's definitely like hard to run because my muscles are just like they just get so tight, and like I get to a point where I run like 200 meters and like both of my calves are cramping up and like one and maybe my foot as well. But you know, each day I'm trying to like run a little bit more, to the point where, you know, I could probably run for like 5 minutes straight, which would be really great. But I think it'd be like pretty impressive if I got down to 130 kilograms, which by the way was my starting weight when I started the cut, and could run like really far. I think that would be super impressive. But in the gym as well, it also feels great because people don't really view me as like the fat guy in the gym. They view me as like that's the guy that like gets the dust off the weights. You know, that's and it definitely boosts my ego going to the gym, and I definitely think that's what's helped me out as well is that, you know, I'm not going to the gym, you know, ashamed of who I am and what my body is. I'm proud of my strength. I'm proud that I'm walking out of the gym covered in sweat, exhausted. And yeah, I definitely think just changing like my lifestyle a lot and being more compassionate to myself and being more like proud and also being a little bit bold as well, you know, making more choices that like that counter my insecurities. Sorry, I'm had a brain fart. Yeah, because I made a video about how, you know, I felt insecure about running in public because I just thought the people passing in their cars are thinking, you know, look at that fat fuck run. But when I'm running, I'm just staring at the cement and I'm not even like focusing on the cars driving by. I'm just listening to my music, enjoying my run. Well, kind of enjoying it. It's so painful, but you know, I think the pain is definitely like worth it. But yeah, I can't believe in like 3 weeks how much has like happened, and I can't wait to see, you know, what happens and, you know, what the person I am by the end of the year. And I can't wait to show you guys either.